Hola, hola, guys, and today I'm back with another video. Clintel is back with another video, and we are going to be talking about my favorite albums. Not the best albums of all time, just my personal favorite top 10 favorite albums of all time. And just like that thing that Tyler the Creator video says, don't expect me to be my favorite albums to be Tupac, Lauryn Hill, and things like that. I wasn't born then, I wasn't born back then. Just like Tyler the Creator said, like, be yourself. Like, I wasn't born back then, so don't expect. I'm not talking about the best albums of all time. I'm talking about my personal favorites of all time, because I know people, they get a little bit touchy when it comes to these albums. My first favorite album ever is Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. I mean, if you cannot tell me that is not iconic, first of all, it's like the first album like I ever listened to. Like, I sat down and realized Cardi B just put out a body of work, or somebody just put out a body of work, and I listened to every single track and rated the track. Like, literally, that was back in 2018. Yeah, so that was like the first album I knew it was like, okay, this is an album. This is what an album is. Yes, I mean, I like it. Be careful. Bodak Yellow, Through Your Phone, Ring. What are you talking about? Hits. It's a hit album. There's no misses. It is a hit album. Okay, my next favorite album, second favorite album, is Igor by Tyler the Creator. I just listened to that album, and I just gotta say, it is one of the greatest I ever heard. Tyler the Creator, you did your big one. He did his big one. My favorite one, Puppet. And then I love I Think, and I love the story. Like, this is a real, true grunge album. I love the story behind it and everything. Yes. My third favorite album is Beyonce, self-titled Beyonce. It is a visual album, and I feel like this is where she's getting into her story bag. I feel like this is what really leads up to Lemonade. Like, you could tell that we was going to get a Lemonade moment after this album. Like, you could tell. It is, I mean, every song is a bop. Like, what? The visuals, the everything. Literally, surprisingly, my favorite song on there was Jealous for a long time, but my favorite song on there is actually Superpower now, and it's featuring Frank Ocean. And mind you, I did not know who Frank Ocean was at that time. I always thought it was Pharrell singing on the song. Like, I literally always thought it was Pharrell singing on the song. My fourth favorite album is Blonde by Frank Ocean. It is amazing. I'm sorry, the whole. If you listen to Blonde by Frank Ocean, you would know why it's on this list. You would know why it is on this list. Okay? I don't think I really gotta say anything. My favorite song on the album is, I think it's called Singer Fried. Okay, my fifth favorite album. We're going fast. My fifth favorite album is Lemonade by Beyonce. I mean, no misses. No misses. The story, amazing. The Deep Grunge in Sandcastles is my freaking favorite song. The Deep Grunge and Sandcastles is amazing. Like, you hear her voice cracking and she still sounds amazing. Oh my goodness. Like, I feel that song. I feel that song every time I listen to Sandcastles by Beyonce. I feel that song so hard. I'm getting emotional. Okay. Cut the cameras. Dead ass. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Yes. My sixth favorite album, I would have to go with freaking Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. I'm sorry. I remember it was Outer Banks. I wasn't a Billie Eilish fan at all. Like, at all. But guess what? I was waiting for Outer Banks, and I thought Outer Banks was going to come out at 12. But it didn't. It actually came out like at 2 in the morning, actually. It didn't come out like exactly 12 at midnight. And I was waiting for it, and Billie Eilish seemingly dropped the album. Like, I didn't know nothing about this Billie Eilish album. She seemingly dropped the album called Happier Than Ever the same day, one of the seasons. I think it was season 2 of Outer Banks dropping, and I listened to it. And I loved it. And Happier Than Ever, the song Happier Than Ever is definitely my favorite song. I'm sorry, the elements of the song. I love the first start, how calm and collected. Yes, it goes crazy. My next favorite album, I'm gonna have to go with After Hours by The Weeknd. After Hours, no misses. No misses. I even listened to the deluxe. Every single thing, like the deluxe, everything about it, there's no misses on the album. There's no misses. I discovered this album during It was around the coronavirus, and we had to do school online. Yeah, and that's how I discovered the album. You know, like I wasn't waiting for the album. Like the album was there, it was ready for me, and I listened to it, and I loved it. My favorite song is actually After Hours. Yes, that's my. And then I also like Escaped from LA on that track. I mean, on that album. You did your big one. You did your big one. I love After Hours. Yes, I'm a big The Weeknd fan. I love After Hours. I do. Like when I first listened to you and you impressed me with that and that much body of work, like I don't dislike no song on there. Like The Weeknd, you did your big one. Next, my favorite is Traumazine by Megan Thee Stallion. That is a very slept on album. That album is literally a body of work. A great body of work. People sleep on that song. Oh, I mean, on that album. People sleep on this album. So many, like, Traumazine is very, wow. It really shows off Megan Thee Stallion diversity. It shows off her talent. And it's a sad, like she really goes deep in this album and it's very sad. I really like Flip Flop. Yes, I like Flip Flop off the album. I like NDA. The way she starts off the album is crazy. With NDA, she starts off the album with the freaking banger. It's crazy. It's amazing. Like, wow. And I gotta talk about Get Up 10 by Cardi B on Invasion of Privacy. She did her big one. She opened the album amazingly. Like, talk about her roots. But back to Megan Thee Stallion. She did her big one. People sleep on that. And then we got Anxiety. And then I love Not Nice. She's really talking. She really talking on Not Nice. I love that. Next, we got Emails I Can't Send by Sabrina Carpenter. I love that album. I'm sorry, I love that album. I do. My favorite song on there is Because I Like the Boy. I actually waited for that album to come out, and I was prepared because I liked one song that I heard off of there. Last song on this list, I'm gonna have to go with Fine Line by Harry Styles. Yes, coming from a person that didn't like Harry Styles and don't like Watermelon Sugar, and Watermelon Sugar is on this album. Literally, yeah, I really love Fine Line. Like, I'm sorry, Fine Line holds crazy to my heart. It holds crazy to my heart. I love Fine Line by Harry Styles. I just, and then my favorite song is Lights Up. Like, Lights Up, it's a vibe. I love I love Cherry. I love Fine Line. The freaking outro. The way he introduces the album and ends the album with Fine Line and the instruments, he did his big one. He did his big one. I can't believe I call Harry Styles the worst artist of all time. I'm going to always relive that and regret saying that. But I gave him a chance, so I don't regret it anymore. Just like... So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Yes, if you guys want me to rate your favorite albums, I will rate them, you know? Yeah.